clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say, and he confronted me about it. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money.
In a shocking revelation, ESPN's outspoken commentator StephenASmith has allegedly exposed what could be the final blow to Floyd Money Mayweather's financial empire. Famous for his extravagant lifestyle, constant self-promotion, and undefeated boxing legacy, Mayweather has long represented wealth and luxury in the sports world. However, according to Smith, the image of success was only a cover that is now falling apart under the pressure of financial struggles, IRS investigations, and growing legal battles.
I didn't got nothing. Okay, just want to comment. What?
The phrase "he's done" started trending across social media platforms after Smith made explosive claims during a heated segment on First Take, sparking a wave of debates, questions, and concerns about Mayweather's once unstoppable empire.
Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. John Gotti III, I don't know anything about him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. And yes, I'm being smart. I'm not trying to disrespect the grandson of a mobster. Fair enough. But what I'm trying to say is this. When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine space. And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about on the street or anything like that. Boxing is your thing.
To understand the impact of this financial downfall, it is important to first recognize the scale of Mayweather's rise. Born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Floyd Mayweather Jr. turned professional in 1996 and quickly established himself as a master technician inside the ring. His defensive skills, incredible speed, and tactical intelligence helped him retire undefeated with a 50-0 record. Known as Money for a reason, Mayweather transformed the business side of boxing. He bought out his contract with Top Rank for $750,000 in 2006, a move that became one of the biggest turning points of his career. He later created his own company, Mayweather Promotions, gaining full control over his fight earnings and pay-per-view revenue. Throughout his career, Mayweather competed in some of the most profitable fights in boxing history. His 2015 battle against Manny Pacquiao brought in more than $600 million. 2 years later, his fight with UFC star Conor McGregor generated another $300 million. At one point, Forbes ranked him as the highest-paid athlete in the world. But as StephenASmith strongly stated, it doesn't matter how much money you make if you spend like you'll never run out.
Beyond the glitz and glamour, the flossing, the pomp and circumstances surrounding everything that culminated in Saturday night's Mayweather versus McGregor fight, there were a few sightings that were relatively low-key in comparison, but more significant than many may realize. At the weigh-in, there was a two-time NBA champion Draymond Green and star guard Paul George. On fight night, of course, there was LeBron James, James Harden, Isaiah Thomas, and a few others. And none of them were there just to pay homage to Mayweather, the fighter. It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are paying attention to.
Mayweather's lifestyle was not just luxury, but extreme excess rarely seen even among the world's richest athletes. His spending became part of his identity, with every purchase and post designed to show the world that he was truly Money Mayweather. From boarding private jets as casually as taxis to driving fleets of Bugattis and Rolls-Royces, he displayed a life of constant opulence. One of the most memorable symbols of his wealth was his $18 million diamond-encrusted watch, an eye-catching piece that became widely discussed on its own. Nights out at Las Vegas strip clubs were reportedly costing him over $25,000 per visit, which he treated as routine rather than luxury. Mayweather also owned several mansions in elite areas such as Beverly Hills, Las Vegas, and Miami. Each property was heavily decorated, often left empty, yet still required massive maintenance costs. He was well known for traveling with duffel bags full of cash, frequently showing them on social media as proof of his wealth. Whether laying stacks of $100 bills on tables or recording himself counting millions, he presented the image of unlimited financial power. However, behind the glamour, financial advisors and analysts consistently raised concerns. Experts warned that such spending is only sustainable if income matches or exceeds expenses, which becomes difficult once fight earnings stop. When the checks stop coming in, the liabilities remain, one former advisor noted, highlighting what now appears to be Mayweather's harsh financial reality.
Why fight Logan Paul?
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury?
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul 56 million, Tyson Fury 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
During a heated episode of First Take, StephenASmith did not hold back. "I've seen the documents. I've spoken to the people. I'm telling y'all," he said. Floyd Mayweather is in serious trouble, he declared while staring directly into the camera with his usual intensity. Smith added, "This isn't rumors anymore. The IRS is after him. Creditors are chasing him. He's liquidating assets left and right. And worse, he doesn't have the fight money anymore to cover it. He's done." He further claimed that Mayweather is facing a multi-million-dollar lien from the IRS, has taken loans against several properties, and is behind on multiple years of tax payments. According to him, several of Mayweather's business ventures have failed, and he is now involved in lawsuits filed by investors. Perhaps the most serious claim was that Mayweather has allegedly begun quietly selling off assets, including rare luxury cars and high-end jewelry, in an effort to handle mounting debts. Smith pointed to the sudden change in Mayweather's public behavior, saying, "You don't go from bragging about spending $1.4 million in one day to suddenly going silent about your money unless something's wrong." The once flamboyant boxer known for displaying his wealth is now noticeably quiet, raising concerns that the Money Mayweather image may have been a collapsing illusion. Mayweather's issues with the IRS have reportedly been building for years. Back in 2017, he made headlines after requesting a delay on a tax payment from 2015 until after the McGregor fight, claiming he lacked liquidity despite earning hundreds of millions. At the time, it was seen as a strategic move, but insiders now suggest it may have been an early sign of deeper financial problems.
You can trust the news. There's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live, and to this day, they will tell you that's a record, that's the biggest fight ever, that thing was sold out. That place people were dressed up as empty seats, and I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there, and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. And it's not even close. This isn't like, it's pretty much full. There's thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
But why didn't it sell out?
disappeared.
I mean, it's such two big draws. They promoted it so
It's
well.
all
Well,
anybody's
there's-
talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring
It's
all
the
there's
guarantees
still
that
a
kill
number.
everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody
But you're
would.
saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems seems
peculiar.
crazy.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history, all you have to do is claim it.